Joining us now is Mike Baer. Now, Mike is a life coach who is respected by his clients. He's helped them get and keep their lives on track. He is the author of the New York Times bestseller, Best Self, Be You, Only Better. I've asked Mike to join because I want him to do some things when we finish here as well, and to weigh in on what you and I have talked about here. And before you do that, Mike, what I'm saying to you is, remember what I said in the beginning, I'm not telling you to move on. What I'm saying is you're not being very efficient at what you're doing right now. And Coach Mike does just that. He coaches people to be their best self, to function at the highest level they can day to day. And when I talk about coaching here, there is no presumption of mental illness. Grief is not a mental illness. Grief is not depression. Grief is something that is normal to do when you lose someone. But it is a process, which means you should be moving through that process at your own pace, in your own way. And everybody does it different. And what grief is not, let me be clear, grief is not psychosis. It is not necessarily the beginning of a long-term clinical depression. It is not a particular defect to experience, whether 2 weeks or even 2 years later, continued feelings of anger, sadness, and an array of other emotions. Grief is not a pain that will likely stay the same for the rest of your life. It's not a punishment from God or the devil. Loss doesn't have to be just an end. It can also be a beginning of a different way of relating to somebody. Now, Coach Mike, what are you observing here?
The good news in all of this is coming here, like Dr. Phil said, and he's done thousands of these, that the case isn't over. But I think we need to get a new pair of glasses, because the current pain that you have is going towards video games, escaping, instead of your own personal power.
Right.
Right?
Yes, sir.
And so what we want to do is we want you to get your power back, not only for yourself, but also for justice for your father, right?
Right.
I mean, how much do you dislike Tony?
I don't hate her. I feel like...
Well, I hate her, and I don't even know her. But we can agree that at this point, the event that happened has set you up in such a way where you're not living to your potential.
Right.
You're not being your best self. And so what we would do is we would have accountability with you, a check-in in the morning, coaching sessions, goal setting, so that not only are you also working on being your best self, but we're also giving you the best chance of getting justice for your father and for your family.